It's been over a week, 9 days in total, and I think for now, my new home is ready. It has preoccupied my thoughts. It's kept me busy. I don't think it'll ever be finished, that it will ever be done, but for now, I feel safer, especially knowing that I'll be leaving the hub behind. But I'm alone again now. Around day 4, it just didn't feel right keeping Candy held up. I released her. I let her go. Maybe that's what I need to do with the others. Let them go. But I can't. I still have that bone that Bridget made me carve. If I'm here, maybe there's a chance that they are too. Whatever the hell the cascade is, why would it just affect me? It must have affected the others. It had to have. And there is the matter of the other Bridget. If my sense was right, she's out there, but maybe she's safer out there than she is with me, the original. She followed me. And I forgot. Others aren't as strong, aren't as fast, as deadly, resistant. And now I've changed even more. Over these 9 days, my form has shifted. I am much stronger now, but I'm larger. I now stand over 7 feet tall, and I know how that sounds. It sounds mad, but that's my life now. Madness. I have the smart shot. I think I can fix it. But part of me doesn't want to. Part of me wants to continue, to see where my genetic code takes me. When I'm sleeping at night, I swear I can feel it. My body shifting, changing. Every morning I wake up. I check myself, sigh with relief, and then continue with my day. The toad is done, for now. It won't float, not yet, but I'm hoping I might be able to fix that today. Coming in over 10 tons. It'd be a mission to get this thing on the water. But I have to try. Otherwise, I'll stick to land. This is the first day of a new journey. Where it'll take me, I have no idea, but it excites me.
Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here in the Battletoad, and we are in the small town of Harwich. We've been here for a while. As you can see, we are on day 10 of winter. Last we checked, I think it could have been day 1 or day 3, so at the very least a week has passed since you've seen me last, and that's why we didn't have an episode of Dusk earlier in the week. I effectively spent the entire time that I would be recording, usually, to continue on with this build, and it's taken a bit to get it to where it is at now, but we are in a fully military composite armor vehicle. We actually still have some space at the back here, which I'm wanting to fill in with another cargo space and potentially another tool of some kind. I guess we'll just see as we go. I might as well let you have a look at this thing now. We actually do still need to repair the alternator here, but that's fine. I have added in another storage battery. We still have our mounted machine gun. However, we're going to need to try and take apart one of the robots down from the labs to be able to get the parts that we need to be able to make it automatic. A turret in its own right. That, or actually a turret, that works as well. So either of those we'll try. We've got this new vehicle mounted heater in here, which, it keeps the vehicle warm. It doesn't seem to affect the liquids in the vehicle, so our water and our clean water, unfortunately, are, frozen most of the time. And during this time, Dusk has undergone some changes. She's also just been going through food like nobody's business. Thankfully, we are at a normal weight now, but you will notice some changes, and we're going to go through those because there probably are some things that I have missed myself. Look at this. We are 7'5" now. 7 foot 5 inches. Dusk is very tall, and that's because of this thing here. So we're going to go ahead and have a look at that. Inconveniently large. You've grown noticeably taller and broader. Much of it is useful muscle mass. So we get +2 to our strength, but we find it throws off our balance and we get in our own way sometimes because we're not used to the size that we are. So we got +10 to our torso and our arm encumbrance. That's really not that bad for the +2 to strength. I'll definitely take that, thank you. And yeah, Dusk is a lot taller, a lot broader than she was before. She is rather strong now. Now, we'll go through the rest because there is a chance that we've missed some. I'm pretty sure we had acid proof before. Disease resistance, nothing has changed there. Our fey eyes are still the same. Our feline ears, just the same there. We're immune to infections, which I'm pretty sure was a new one. And this is most certainly a new one, infrared vision. Your eyes have mutated to pick up radiation in the infrared spectrum, so we don't need to have those infrared goggles anymore, which is great. And the only other one, I think, is radiogenic, which means that our system has adapted to radiation. While irradiated, will actually heal slowly, converting radiation into hit points. Speaking of hit points, you'll also notice that we have more up here, and I think that's because of our size increase. Yeah. The other negative, with us being inconveniently large, we can't actually climb through windows anymore. Yeah, we're too big. We're too broad to fit through windows. So that could be a death sentence, potentially. We'll have to keep that in mind. Obviously, we have regeneration. That's still there. I think the description for that has changed slightly. We can see that we actually heal faster while we are awake, and our broken limbs heal 16 times faster than normal, which is very, very cool. I'm pretty sure everything else was the same here. We are slightly slimy, we're strong, venomous, and we have very quick pain recovery. Now, in terms of negatives, I don't think we actually got any negatives during this here. There is a chance that we lost some other mutations, but I don't think we did. So overall, I feel like we've been through a lot. And I'm surprised that our mechanics isn't higher than it is, because that's all we've been doing. I guess you can only learn so much through doing, the rest you have to read. But yeah, here we are, and we are pretty much ready to go. As to where we're going to go next, well, I'm wanting to return back to that little stretch here, where the old toad is. The old toad still has some things that we could use, namely the boat hulls. I don't think we're going to be able to get this thing to float. It is 10 tons, so yeah, I don't see that happening very easily. I have also replaced the engine in this as well with a proper working V6 diesel engine. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. We're going to control multiple electronics. The heater is on at the moment. We're going to turn on the camera system, and because it's night, we're going to have to turn on the overhead lights. We'll probably have to turn on the regular headlights as well. So we'll just make sure that this isn't going to be too much battery power. So we'll give it a second or two, and then bam, we can see that our floodlights are on. We have floodlights from every angle, and we have 2 cameras on either side of the vehicle. Let's just go examine it really quick. So we can see 13 hours until we're empty on battery. So we might want to look at turning off the vehicle engine at the moment, just until we build up some more charge, because yeah, our lights take up quite a bit of power from what I understand so far. So yeah, we might want to do that. We'll see how we do. Also, yeah, we've got rams on the front of this thing now, so I'm hoping that that's going to help us out. What I'm going to want to try and do as well is try and stop in at a grocer's, because we need more variety in food. We just don't have that variety at the moment yet, which, yeah, I really want. Part of me is tempted to go down to these military bunkers. Seeing as we have so many military ID cards now, we could probably get away with it, but yeah, we'll just play it by ear for now. We are slaked, we are satisfied, which, believe me, is a rather rare thing for Dusk. Most of this time we've just been famished and feeling absolutely terrible. Yeah. Another thing that I'll note is that seeing as we have this big vehicle now, many of you might be asking, why don't we go and try and rescue the people in the Migo encampment? I think for now, Dusk has decided that these people are beyond saving. We've cracked into there before, we've given them the chance to get out, we've given them the masks that they need to get out, and they want nothing to do with us. So yeah, unfortunately I think it's maybe a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome and maybe something that the Migos have done to them that's caused that, but here we are, and yeah, here we are, stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this bad boy around. I will be checking occasionally just to see if our power is looking alright. Because this is the first time I've taken it on a proper drive. Yeah, we're down to 11 hours now, so we are consuming more power than I would like. We could probably get away with turning off our headlights. Yeah, let's go control multiple electronics. We'll turn it off for now. We can't see as good at the front, which we kind of need to. I suppose we don't need to have the full surround vision at the moment. It makes driving a lot safer, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe we just want to have one floodlight at the front from now on, because we are not seeing very far at all anymore. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and turn those back on, and I think for now we'll go ahead and turn those off, which means that the camera system is pretty much useless at the moment. Actually, in saying that, it is giving us a little bit more sight. I'll chuck you back on. Yeah, so this is our vehicle, and it should theoretically be able to take quite a bit of damage, especially at the front, so we should be able to run through things with relative ease. But we haven't tested that yet. I'm hoping that we won't actually have to test it. There are still some folks alive here, it would seem. Yes, as expected. So yeah, once we get to West Windsor, we're probably going to want to try and do some stops off at grocers, more for dried goods that might be there, like oats and stuff like that, you know. These electronic shops could be useful as well, so I think we're going to want to try and do like a general shop there. That's the plan that I'm going to execute, and I tell you what, we're probably just going to go ahead and fly on through until we... What? Okay, hold up a second. You feel stronger as your anemia starts to improve. You're not dying from lack of blood, but you're not out of the woods yet. You feel stronger as your blood levels start to improve. Your blood level increases, you feel better, but still look pale. How the frack do we have anemia? How did we get anemic? I mean, our diet has been a strange one. I will say it has been a little unusual, but really, I don't know how we got to be anemic. Okay, maybe that's why we were so hungry all the time. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, Dusk. Okay, well, alright. That's good to know. As I said, I will go ahead and advance time here. I'll see you once we reach the town. Okay, here we go. We have arrived. Now, another thing is I made a promise that we would return to the hub to pick up some of the items that we left on the elevator there. I'm in two minds about it. Yes, I made a mistake in leaving them behind, but I feel like Dusk going back again would be a little... yeah, on the nose. I feel like by now, surely the surface would realize that something has gone on downstairs. Jenny isn't going to be taking any hostile actions towards us, but I think in Dusk's mind, it's not safe to return there. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to live on without those things. And you know what? There is a restaurant here, and I might just want to try and go for that. We do have a... electric vehicle there as well. I'm always tempted to get storage batteries, and they aren't that difficult to get. You know what, we might actually be able to do this. We're probably going to have to try and see if we can get rid of the Devourer that's there, but let's just go ahead and turn ourselves around. We want to try and get ourselves lined up so that the telescoping crane is pretty much in contact with the vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. Ooh, actually, you know what? I just decided I hate this angle, but there's not much we can do about it right now, so we're just going to have to live with it. We're going to turn off the camera system. Let's go turn off the aisle lights, the space heater. We'll leave the headlights on because I think we're going to need to see what we're doing here. And finally, we'll go ahead and just turn off the vehicle. Okay, so I think we can just step outside here. We sure can. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things about driving vehicles on the edge like that, it gets a little messy. Now the Devourer, we're probably going to want to get our good old claws out for. So we'll move on over towards you. Let's just see what our encumbrance is looking like at the moment. It's not terrible considering we do have the laser rifle on there as well. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and throw down with you. And I wonder. Let's go into our mutagens if we can. We'll go across by one. Here we go. So, right, active, self-aware. You struggle to awareness. Being awake seems somewhat harder to reach today. Weird. It's active, but it's not active. I'm not sure what's going on there. But what I do want to have a look at is our vision, effectively. So those are all of our passives. Night vision is there. I want to see our infrared vision, if we can. Is it just there? Is it? Yeah, maybe it is just a passive. It's just always on. Okay, I guess it's always on. Yeah. Weirdly, we couldn't see them in the infrared spectrum though, so yeah, not sure what's going on there. But it really didn't take much to deal with you. Okay, well, there's a skeletal brute nearby. That's kind of okay. I think we'll probably want to just try and blast you with our laser rifle. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, we don't have any. It's fine. We don't have a UPS on us at the moment, so we'll leave that as it is. The light isn't going to attract them, it's the sound, so we'll just try to ignore them for now, and we might actually... No, we'll need to be in that light, I think. Let's just see. Okay, so, yeah, that storage battery, perfect condition. It's exactly what we want to try and take. So, can we take it from here? Yes, we can. Fantastic. And, yeah, boom, done. Fantastic. So, next up, we want to try and install it into this vehicle here. So, it needs to be within line of sight of our crane, which is here. We just installed one over here, so I think we'll be able to install it just here. Storage battery. Bloody brilliant. Okay, there we go. And I think I have the makeshift welder on us, which is why we're able to do it outside of the vehicle. Quite possibly... No, we don't. Or rather, maybe I'm just getting it through one of these gaps here. But we've just got another storage battery installed in the Toad, which is great. Looking at the solar panels, there's only one. That's good. It's going to take us 20 minutes, I think, to take this off. 15. You know what? I feel like that's probably worth it. And, yeah, we're actually just going to take this thing apart. We might not do it right now. We'll just grab a hold of it for the time being. And I'll just chuck it in with the rest of our spare parts at the back here. Something else that we've done in here is we've created zones. So they actually do work even in vehicles, which is really cool. We do need to change our unsorted zone, but it means that we can just kind of sort things around. It's really good. You know what? We're going to straighten this vehicle up, and then we're going to have a little bit of a sleep. And I don't think we'll sleep in the vehicle today, just because I've been sleeping in here a lot. Or I suppose we could. There's nothing stopping us. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop the vehicle for the time being. Because, really, it'd be better for us to be driving and doing all this stuff during the day. How far are we? I'm gonna have a look at the restaurant. Yeah, I think we can do that tonight. So we'll go ahead and turn off those headlights, and we will stop driving. And over here, we've got a curtain just on this front window, so we can close that up so we are completely invisible to others. And what is that we're seeing there? Frostbite. Okay, we're getting really cold. Right, so probably worth us staying in here for a little while. We're going to go ahead and turn that space heater back on, let it start warming up in here, and sounds like we do have a friend outside. Could be that skeletal brute. We'll see. We'll wait and just, see if they cause us any issue. But ideally, I want us to try and warm up. We can turn on our thermal electric outfit, but we're just going to have to charge it up with something else. So many green things there. It's good. But yeah, frostbite, not so good. So yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to use one of our batteries here. We're going to reload this, and we're going to reload it. See, unfortunately, medium batteries. What I could look at doing is putting a recharger on one of these things, and having rechargeable batteries be in the thermoelectric outfit, because that's not going to last long at all. Believe me, it runs out very, very quickly, but it will speed up our. That's the pain of us. Getting over frostbite, which is not so nice. Didn't realize we were that cold. You see, we went from being comfortable to being frozen in no time at all. So we're currently defrosting, but we're happy, we're happy. We're feeling good about life. The constant pain that we're in is not so nice, but these are things that we work with. Okay, the electric outfit's not so bad at the moment. It's probably because I've just been running things at a few hours at a time that I've just noticed things dropping a lot faster. Yeah. Okay, alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and pop outside, see what's going on. I am tempted to grab a UPS before we do that, just because it could be very bad for us otherwise. Yeah. Because our claws are going to have a hard time getting through bone. So let's just go ahead and grab ourselves a UPS. There is an advanced UPS. We can't see whether it has charge or not. That's always helpful. Advanced UPS, you have no charge currently, but I think we can just go ahead and reload you. We need a compatible magazine to reload it, and I think for you, it's rather large ones. Heavy plutonium fuel batteries. Yeah, I mean, a standard UPS would be nice as well. I'll just go ahead and drop you back into here for the time being. Yeah, so it's going to be in one of our tool compartments. There is a UPS conversion mod. How nice. And we do have our other UPSs. Fantastic. I will take you, thank you. Alright, let's go have a look outside, see who's making that noise. It's the Devourer. Did I not smash you? I mustn't have. You came back. No, you're a different one. I was going to say, because you came back way too fast. It's good old 71 damage there for a moment. Yeah, you got a laptop computer. Nice. And some orange juice. It is frozen, of course. Alright, let's go see what we got going on in the restaurant, which should be just over here. We're comfortable at the moment. That's good. Yeah, our electric outfit's going to last for a little bit longer. I am tempted to... Yeah. We've got a scarf around our mouth at the moment, so it is making us a little bit less effective in combat, but it's only by a small margin. Is that a sausage? It is rotten, of course. We can eat rotten food, but I'd rather we didn't, because the option to have regular food is usually there. So let's see, anything packaged in these fridges? Wow, this place has been cleaned out. There is nothing in this restaurant. Well, okay. I guess that's that. We'll go ahead and mark you as explored. There are other restaurants around here, but yeah, I think we're just going to go and have a bit of a sleep and then look at moving throughout the town. Okay, so that's closed up. Fantastic. The heater is on, 1 day until empty. I think that'll be fine, which means that we can turn off our thermal electric outfit. We should be nice and warm here. And man, they just keep on appearing. Okay, let's see what's going on. Activate these claws, thank you. It's just, yeah, that's the skeletal brute. Okay, it is going elsewhere. Someone's making noise in the town. I wonder who. Put those claws away, Dusk, and we'll actually go and put our earplugs in as we attempt to sleep. Okay, let's start this thing. We're not going to set an alarm because we are deafened, and we'll just keep on trying until we eventually fall asleep. We need to eat more calorie-dense food. Believe me, I've been eating incredibly calorie-dense food. We've been eating effing lard. Yeah, it's one of the most calorie-dense foods in the game. We get 1,000 calories from one portion. So it's a lot more than just cooked meat, which gives us 400. So I've been eating some bloody dense food, game. So give me a break. All right, we're going to go ahead and toss and turn for a little bit here. But I am hoping that we'll wake up. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to have to stop this tossing and turning. We haven't developed insomnia, but we do seem to be having a horrible time getting to sleep. No, we are an insomniac. Okay. so yeah. Okay. We are going to have a hard time sleeping. All right, we're going to go ahead and take the earplugs out. Because then at the very least, I could set an alarm for us. We are very hungry. So I'm going to come over here to the hot plate and we're going to heat up some lard. Yeah. We've got some fresh frozen lard, which we're going to go ahead and heat up, and then we're going to eat it. Yup, delicious, nutritious lard. Yeah, 922 calories from that. It does make us a little thirsty, and we're not very happy while we're doing it, but that's about as calorie dense as you can get. So take it easy on me, game. We are going to have a quick vitamin before we go to sleep as well. Just have one of the gummies to try and improve our mood a little bit there. And I will try to get to sleep again, but this time we will set an alarm to wake up in, let's say, maybe 5 hours time, if we do actually fall asleep this time. Yeah, well, at the very least, we're just going to toss and turn. Hopefully we're not going to get to being dead tired, otherwise we're going to have to try and take some stimulants tomorrow. I do want to try and get us back on a regular kind of daylight schedule. Even though daylight isn't good for our skin, it's good for driving. And it doesn't look like this is going to be happening. So yeah, we're just going to have to get up, get going, and try and see what we can find in the city. Okay, that's a beep and a half. Yeah, so we managed to fall asleep around about 7, so we got a few hours sleep. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's go ahead and control our vehicle. We're going to turn on these aisle lights. Actually, we might not. I think we probably still will need them. Yeah. Let's just see without for now. I am trying to manage our power usage. It's fine without. We've got enough sunlight making their way in here, and we can see there are 38% battery overall, 3 days until empty. That's good, and that's with the heater on as well. So, yeah, that's good for us. So, let's see. We are very hungry. Yeah, I am wanting to get a lot more variety to our foods. I have been drinking like sweet tea out of our canteen, so I think we're actually going to try and make some more of that as well, just because we do get some vitamins from it. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice. The calories can be pretty high by the looks of things. I'm wondering what has more calories. Probably the candied honey. We're going to go for 6. We're going to use the regular water, and let's use the maple syrup. Imagine maybe the honey actually has more calories to it, but yeah. Alright, we're going to pour that into our plastic canteen. Thankfully it doesn't freeze right away. No, it has. See, that's the fantastic thing here. We literally just made it and it's already frozen. So we're going to use the hot plate to go ahead and heat up the crackling, which is not what I meant to do. We want to heat up the frozen tea. There we go. Let's have a look at the calories of this before we have it. Okay, yes. What about the contents? The contents will be over here. Sweetened tea. Let's have a look at that. Alright, not actually that much in the way of calories, but it does quench us. So we're going to go ahead and have a drink of that. Sweetened tea. Just until we are slaked. Fantastic. And then, you know what? We'll have some of the cracklings, which will make us a little less hydrated. But then I think we will go ahead and try and make ourselves a little bit of food. We are still limited by what we can make. We can't make very, very complex meals at the moment. We could make some maple syrup candy for ourselves. But yeah, cooked meat, it's 400 calories. It's not bad. I would like to actually make it into a meal, but here we are. We're going to go and make 10 lots of that, just so we actually have a fair amount. We're turgid at the moment, so we'll hopefully have that pass. We are cooking from frozen here. No time to defrost. And we're going to go ahead and have a munch of some of that. Let's see. We are holding onto the cooked meat. We'll go ahead and eat a whole heap of that. Right, we've already eaten a lot, and finally we are satisfied. We have 5 more pieces of that we can hopefully use later on, and I'm assuming we're going to go and be able to put that back into our our pack. So let's stop wielding that. Ideally. Put that into our inventory. Thank you. Alright, so we are going to be tired. We could make ourselves a little bit of coffee, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's just jump into our seat here, and we'll go ahead and turn on our camera system just so we can see what's going on outside. We can see very well. Excellent. So spin this thing around. It's got quite a wide turning circle to it. And we'll start driving throughout the town. Yeah. Nice and easy, Dusk. Okay. We've got some fair numbers in here. So what we can do, because we have the camera system on, we can actually close the curtain at the front. And then none of these creatures here can see us. They just see a vehicle rolling towards them. So we've got a butcher's shop there. Butcher's shop is, actually maybe okay for us. We could potentially find some meat that we could make use of in there. Maybe some seasonings, some other things. You can see the rams doing what they do best, and something that we need to ignore. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing here that I don't think we'd be able to take care of ourselves, but what do we have? Yeah, lots of rotten foods, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass it up for now. So no to the butchers. We are just going to shoot for the grocery store, this kind of section here. So let's go and take a left at this next position. Okay, watch out for the dog. We're going, you know, kind of slowish, so we're unlikely to actually crush anything unless we get it right underneath of us. And that's the electronics store that we're interested in. So we're going to go ahead and park ourselves just up in this direction here, and there are some carts that we can grab right away, which is great. So let's go stop the vehicle for now. We're going to just turn off the space heater and the camera system just to give the vehicle a chance to get nice and charged. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're looking good. That's a good amount of charge. I know it's not a lot, and we're not getting that much per hour at the moment. I am wanting to take apart some of the solar panels we have to be able to make upgraded solar panels. Yeah, we will be putting more on this vehicle, don't you worry. Okay, alright, let's go pop these claws and get ready to do a little bit of fighting to start the day off. Vertical straight punch, taking you down just like that. Okay, unfortunately there will be a few of these things, just as we have some of the creatures roaming towards us with items in their inventory, like this big boomer for example. We could laser him from a distance, but we're going to be alright here. And once we actually deal with you, we hear an alarm going off, and yeah, that's going to have quite a few of them coming towards us now. The zombie predator is, you know, potentially problematic. We'll deal with them as they get closer. We are going to use the long-knit scarf just to drop that down. We are quite cold. We could go ahead and turn on our thermoelectric underwear. How is our mouth looking? Our head's quite warm, and so is our torso. That's okay. Alright, now that you're here... Oh, we got a spitter. Nice. Okay, good strike. Okay, the predator is down. Fantastic. So, watching out for the spritter. It's the spritter. We've got an acidic zombie over there as well. We're actually acid proof, so we don't need to worry about acid, but I'm pretty sure that our clothing isn't. Yeah, our flesh is immune to the damage. We didn't even do any attacks there. We were just grabbing its attacks, which is kind of, yeah, fantastic. Alright, as the brute rolls in, we need to watch out because we could get knocked very far back here. But not today. Dusk is doing just fine. She's even stronger now because she has so much strength. I mean, she's bloody 7 foot tall now, so yeah. Alright. Let them roam towards us. Ow. Ow. You got our arm bleeding, you bastard. That should stop before long. We lose some blood. I'm actually just going to let that bleed for a moment or two, hoping that we don't get any kind of filth in there. Let's just see. Are you going to keep on bleeding? There we go. It's sealed up. Regeneration. It's good. Okay, so can I smash you without damaging our equipment? Let's see. Yeah, let's try. Okay, didn't seem to damage our equipment. Nice. Yeah, let's try. Because usually it would, like, physically hurt us, but yeah, not at the moment. Good. Caffeinated chewing gum. Yes, please. We're going to take that. We're actually going to chew on some of that now. Okay, alright, so we've got a zombie cop to the northwest. Let's start with these electronic stores. We can actually see a CBM in one of them. I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? Grocery store. Let's check the condition of this cart. It is dented. One of the caster wheels is damaged. What about you? You lack wheels. But this thing seems to have wheels. It's good. Yeah, it's a little damaged. We could bring it over towards our vehicle and repair it, but we're just going to hold on to it for now, and we're going to go shopping. What are we going to shop for? Well, we're going to shop for foodstuffs. We are going to go D, which is our grabbed vehicle, and then just search all around. We're going to get rid of our little things here. Oh, we've got pemmican on the shelves. Hell yes. So buttered popcorn, that's fantastic. Obviously, we don't, that's mushy, so no. Coffee powder will take, chocolate candies, and pemmican. Pemmican's pretty much always going to be good, especially if it's frozen. Let's just see what we have down here. Just plastic bags, paper wrappers. Nice. I will take you. Pretzels, cookies. I mean, good healthy food, of course. Alright, what do we have over here? Vinegar, sure. First aid is useful. The multivitamins and the rest, we have a lot of that already, so I'm not going to worry about it. Salt water. I do need to make a tank of salt water at some point. We're not going to do that yet, though. Oh, we've actually got a full-grown grouse at the back here. Let's go around the actual back. That's a working vehicle. Huh. Let's see what we've got in this can, first of all. It's just a small tin can. Sure. Oh, nice. Okay, sodas and all the rest. I'm not going to take them. You know why? They take up space, and we just don't really use them that often. Yeah, so you can go. Get out of here. The snacks and stuff like that, I do eat. But yeah, we just don't seem to eat, or rather use the things. Energy stuff, I will take though. Yeah, I will go for energy. Same thing, alcohol, like wine and all the rest. Don't really use that very often. Okay, powdered milk, heck yes. Sugar, and I think that's powdered eggs, so just really good for us right there. Macaroni, pasta, it's fantastic. Okay, black pepper, candies, sure. Seasoning is always going to be good if we can take it. I feel like we've probably got enough in the way of candy at the moment. The pork sticks we could probably take, but yeah, a lot of that stuff is like, meh. Corn cereal. We'll take you, thank you. And more rotten stuff. Check the side of the store and then we'll go check the back. Oatmeal, fantastic. That is what I'm here for. Primarily oatmeal. It's a great way to start the day. Gallon jug of animal cooking oil. We actually made some of that because we've got quite a lot of lard still, so I've been making a fair amount of that, and that's why we had so many things of crackling left over. These are probably not going to be good unless they were irradiated, and they weren't. Gallon jug of vinegar, sure. And just more empty stuff. Seasoned salt, sure. Okay, and probably have, it is an ATM. That's kind of useful. We're just going to smash the store down. Try not to hurt our hands too much here. Wow, that took a lot longer than I thought, and we actually did damage our hands more than I would have liked. Okay, what do we actually have here? Plastic tubs. Okay, nice. There's not going to be much in here, is there? Yeah, they're all pretty much empty, and I think that's probably because of the container update more than anything. Okay, well, I guess that's that place done. The grocer's done. We'll head across towards the electronics store, see what we can find there. I am tempted to try and heal this cart along the way. We could try and make it into a foldable cart as well. I just feel like we should probably have something like that by now. No one's broken into here yet. We're probably gonna have to try and lockpick this ourselves. Yeah. I do like that we can just, use it now. We don't have to go into our inventory. Right. Looks like we might need to build some more. We'll go and pop our claws back in for now. Okay. I don't know whether or not we have any other improvised lockpicks. We might just have to make some. Yeah. Let's just do a quick search here. Lock. Obviously we have some Glocks. Okay, we do still have some that could be potentially usable. So we'll take you, and we'll take the rest of you. That's a completely damaged one. And this will get our lockpicking better slowly but surely. We're still on 0 at the moment, so eventually... Hey, satisfying click, fantastic. And we're at 31%. Good. Alright, no alarms yet. Computer world. Most of those magazines are going to be no good to us. It is firmly sealed. Internal chronometer, not really going to be worth it for us. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything that we want here. The flashlight's actually surprisingly usable. We can't make light strips anymore, and light bulbs are another thing that we can't make, and it was actually quite difficult to make the owl lights and the floodlights because we needed those. So I had to go scavenge for a whole heap of bloody torches and the rest. So yeah, it's going to be better if we just have them, so that we can use them when we need to. Headlamps included. What do we have down here? Okay, some scrap metal and some solder. A microwave, 2 microwaves. I'm actually tempted just to spend a bit of time here with all of these electronics, just breaking them down. Even the dryers, the washing machines that are here, because we need more just raw parts. It's $11.50 at the moment. I think we're going to be able to get away with a little bit of that. We might see if we can just do some lockpicking here though. Oh, we plugged up our ears by accident. We can't get sufficient leverage. Are they still out? Yeah, they're still out, but we're just not hearing atmospheric sounds, which is a little strange. What do we have? Medium battery. Okay. Can we not use lockpicks on this? I guess not. Activate. The door is locked. Yeah, I think maybe it's because it's not... Yeah, I don't know why it's going straight to us trying to pry it open. I kind of do want to see what's in there. So we could always just smash it. And probably the easiest thing to do that with is our toolbox. Actually, you know what? Surprisingly enough, this has got really good bash. So we'll grab the laser rifle and we'll just bash that down with this high-tech weapon, because that seems like a great idea. Yeah. And let's go back to wearing it. I know. Let's get that stamina back, Dusk. There we go. Anything useful back here? Ooh. It is just a screwdriver set? Damn. I was hoping for something a little bit more. We'll take the solar cell. We will need more of those in time. And the hot plate I'm tempted to take just to take it apart. It gives us heating elements and other good stuff. Okay, yeah, it's still locked. That's fine. Talking doll. We shall ignore you for now, talking doll. There we go. Atmospheric sounds. Alright, so there is a microwave, but it's a little bit out of reach, so we're just going to start grabbing these things, start hauling them, like so, just gathering them up together, including the handheld game system, which we're going to go and drop on the ground. And then we're just going to start working on this. We'll try and do it over by the light, close up that door, and yeah, we are going to disassemble everything once. So we're getting to work. It's going to take us a little while for us to break all these down. I'll be back once Dusk is done. We are done, and there are a few things here that we weren't able to actually take apart, so we'll just take the parts with us. So we've got you, thank you, and let's see, we want to go ahead and take all of the spare parts. The other things can just stay behind for now, the mess kit and all the rest, which we cannot take apart in that form or fashion, and we grab some things that we don't need, so we'll go ahead and put them back, including the stereo system. Okay, so that's what we've got from here. We could check the other one. I think there's still a good chance for us to find some useful electronic goods, so yeah, we'll see if we can break into here as well. Ah, they've just smashed the glass. They didn't actually make it into the store. I thought they had. Not quite yet. Let's see. There we go. A satisfying click and we are inside. Right. Well, we're kind of inside. We made it into here for now. A signal receiver, that sounds like it could be useful. This is also locked, so we could try and pick it. Except for these doors, it seems to just go straight to the toolbox, which is, again, frustrating. I'd rather we just use the improvised lockpicks that we have. So it just means that we need to go through like this each time to be able to try and pick it. Eventually, we will get there. Don't give up yet, Dusk. Just keep on damaging those lockpicks, we'll get there eventually. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 54%, so we're slowly getting there. We are, again, out of charge for our thermoelectric outfit. We'll probably need to go ahead and charge it up because, yeah, we're just a little too cold overall. That one's completely damaged now, I think. Yep, it's destroyed. That's okay. They are very easy for us to make. They only take us a second, so we'll use them until we can't use them anymore. Getting better at this in the process. Interesting that the outside lock is a lot easier than the inside lock. And there we go, a satisfying click. Fantastic, 74%. Okay, so we've got a bit of damage in here, that's okay. What do we have here? Power storage CBN. And we've got some tablet PCs and a television. Radio car box. Okay, we'll grab the headlamps and we will chuck them into here. Like so. And we'll go ahead and grab the two of you. Copper wire, electronic scrap, nice. And the rest of the stuff we're pretty much going to break down. You're just the bathrooms. Yeah, that's okay. And I'm assuming you are just a USB drive with miscellaneous software on Swim Planet. That's actually potentially useful. We'll take it for now. Let's just have a quick read. Read once. No, we don't want to do that. Let's see, Swim Planet. Okay, doesn't look like we can actually get any skill from that. We must have at least one swimming now. Let's see. Swimming is 1, yeah. Okay, noted. We're still seeing that tough zombie. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let go of this cart and we're going to start just... Yep, you're going to be trouble, aren't you? We might have to let you in. Yep. Hello. Let's go pop these claws. Stop making noise, thank you. And we're going to go start hauling. Grab those together. The radio, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with. The MP3 player might be another thing that we can't do anything with, but we'll certainly try. Okay, so there's a food dehydrator there as well. Could be with us holding on to that, but really with our freezer, I'm not so concerned. Yeah, let's go ahead and disassemble everything once. It's another 3 hours. We should probably have something to eat before then, but everything is frozen solid. Well, I don't want to be going famished again because I feel like that's been not so good for us. So let's head back towards our vehicle just for the time being so that we can go ahead and just heat up some goods, these nice cooked meat. We've defrosted and heated up the food. All right, try and go until we're satisfied. Probably going to be 5 again. Fantastic. Okay, 10 pieces of meat a day. We are hungry. All right, so we're just going to jump in here and, well, close that up for the time being. And just do some disassembly. Yet again, I'll be back once we are done. Okay, we are done. We're a little chilly. We've got a zombie outside, but, yeah, we've got more bits and pieces. We've got an RC car and an RC controller. We could turn that into a bomb of some kind. We're probably going to be leaving that behind. I feel that's more in the realm of Bran. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take these spare parts, moving those all across for now, and we want to be moving them to our R. Are we not grabbing? Oh, we need to grab you first. There we go. All right, so let's go across to D. Fantastic, and we'll go and move all of these across like so. The ultralight batteries don't have any charge in them, so we'll probably just leave them there for the time being. All right, yeah, let's make sure that we're still grabbing you, and we'll move on. How is our food? Is it frozen yet again? Well, actually, we don't have any. We've got some snacks that we can have. It is frozen, but we can still eat them. I suppose we could. Let's just have some chocolate candy for now. Ignore, we'll just keep on chomping. There we go. Wonderful, delectable frozen candy. We still haven't had a proper sleep yet, so we'll probably try and sleep once the sun sets. Let's just see where else we are wanting to go here. Well, we haven't been to the restaurant. There is another. We haven't actually gone to that grocery store either. Standish is looking terrible at the moment. We really don't want to be going up there. So, yeah, I think we might just go across to that grocery store before we return to our vehicle proper. So yeah, I think this is actually the grocery store right here, so we might be able to just pick this thing open with what we've got left. And we destroy our tool. That's to be expected. We should probably try and get a proper one eventually. Let's just go ahead and wield our toolbox for the time being. I'm feeling a little bit better about damaging that instead. And didn't seem to take that long to actually do that. We'll go ahead and place you back into our inventory. Head on inside. Looks like we're gonna have to do it here as well. Okay, I needed you for a little bit longer. Oh, we can see a zombie predator. Outside the store though. Can they see us, I wonder? Let's go put the toolbox back away and catch that breath of ours. No, we should be okay. Ignore it for the time being. Alright, so you are inside the store. Okay, well, we'll pop those claws, get ready to deal with you. We are still chilly, we're not getting frosted yet. We can be seen. Okay, so the zombie predator is going to be a little bit more troublesome. Yup, bleeding right away. They are tough buggers. Thankfully, yeah, that blood should stop, but I don't want our torso to be bleeding, so we're going to go ahead and quickly bandage up that torso. Our leg can continue to bleed for a little bit. Yeah, it's just I'm more concerned about our torso bleeding is not as nice. There we go. Ignore the tough zombie for now. So you're a recent revive by the looks of things. Losing some more blood. We're alright. We'll just quickly deal with the dead that are getting called. They're hearing the smashing. There we go. That was my mistake. We missed you slightly. Let's make our way into the store. And now that it is dark, we will have a look at sleeping soon. And hey, there's that skeletal brute. Okay, well, we were kind of prepared for you. So let's go ahead and wield our laser rifle. We'll try and get into a position where we can shoot you through the glass, maybe. So we'll just wander on down here. Okay, so yeah, that is through the glass. We don't want an automatic shot. We'll go to single for you. And we'll get nice and steady, up to 100%. Fire straight through, hitting the skeletal brute. Let's take a step. Go steady up again. It doesn't take us very long with this rifle. Yep. Just being safe. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and wear that rifle yet again. I do need to remember to put our other infrared goggles away, just as soon as we figure out how our own infrared sight should actually be working. Okay, so let's do a quick little scout of this area. We're wanting to do an all-around search. Powdered milk, that is very good. Just go across the other side of the aisle. Okay. Oatmeal, fantastic. Dried rice, oh boy, this is the stuff that we're here for. And I guess some pine nuts, sure. And we could go for some chocolate bars because they're very easy food for us to just quickly snack on when we need to. Right. Take the salt, the fruit leathers, go across to the other side. It's mostly snack food in these aisles by the looks of things. Yeah. Okay, hopefully something a little bit more substantial here. Corn cereal and sugary cereal, sure. I mean, cereal for the mornings. Sugar, macaroni, fantastic. Ooh, all good stuff there. Dried rice, powdered milk, lovely. These are the groceries that we need. We'll have a look in the freezer. Okay, obviously we have a whole heap of wine there, energy drinks and all the rest, and some chilled things that no longer are there. Okay, so we've got some powdered candy sticks. Again, I'm pretty sure this is all just, fast food, or junk food rather. Okay, curry powder and all the rest, that's quite useful. And the soy sauce as well. Yes, please, we will take all of that. Looking here, all good stuff, forest honey. Okay, I will remember to try and head over to this area. Antiseptic, yes, and some extra aspirin, some multivitamins, sure. We'll stock up a little bit more. And some more bleach, fantastic. So the bleach, we can just fill up our massive container that we have in the back of our vehicle. Good, grocery store. What about here? Yup, mostly going to be empty stuff. We can just have a look along. Mostly bologna and cheese by the looks of things. Okay, well, yeah, that's a good restaurant or good grocery store. So you are explored. We've got a pizza parlor down here. We went into that grocery store. There is a restaurant as well, 2 restaurants. Yeah, the restaurants were, hit and miss. I mean, we'll try that one. It's right there. There's a chance there could be something in there. It's a slightly different design than the other one. Remember, we can't go through windows. But this one is open by the looks of things. Nice. Check the kitchen in the back, and this is much more stocked. Fantastic. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, cooking oil, flour. Oh, this is the good stuff. Yes, please. We will be taking that. Raw lasagna. What do we got? Vinegar, chili powder, some frozen thyme. Always need more thyme. Okay, what do we got? Cooking oil, cheese that's rotten, the lettuce is good, some more salt. Just mostly knives by the looks of things. There's a garlic bulb there that's frozen. Sure, I will take you. Jar of ghee, alright. And what do we have there? Soy sauce and some more pasta. Fantastic. Yeah, good restaurant. Nice. Actually makes me want to check out the other one. We've got a craft shop, an ice cream shop, and a gas station. The gas station could have diesel. Might be worth us having a look at that one. I don't know if that's the one that we looked at before. Maybe. Could always do with a little bit more diesel, which means that we should probably look at stopping by some of the vehicles that are around. Let's just ignore you for the time being, Devourer, and see if we can find just one more across. Okay, over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one that we went to. It's going to be all just gas. All gas. No brakes. Okay. Oh, hi. Where was that from? Yeah, definitely would have got some interest from the things around us. Just, yeah, ignore them for the time being. Alright, so, let's see. This is the craft shop, ice cream shop. That is the restaurant. Okay. Let's go break into the restaurant and see what's what. Hello, chick. Oh, open. Fantastic. Well, we'll go ahead and close up. Should be a little bit warmer in here. I am concerned about the cold. Alright, not much in the front. A fruit waffle, I see. What about in the back? We have a pickle. Wow. It's actually a frozen smoked sausage, and we could probably eat that, but it's frozen, so I'm less inclined to, but sure, we'll take it. Literally a sausage. Yeah, these restaurants seem to be pretty crap, so we can tell from the outside whether or not it's going to be a good or a bad restaurant based upon the design of it. These are bad restaurants from what we've seen so far, so we'll keep that in mind in the future. Yeah. What is that? Is that a street sweeper? I think it is. Alright, so we're going to return back to the Battletoad with our gains that we've gotten so far. And ooh, that's a little bit of rain, I think. Light drizzle. We do have a funnel for our vehicle. But I don't think it will be filling up because we have frozen water at the moment, which is different than regular water. So yeah, it's kind of crappy. Yeah. So we've got 42% battery in there at the moment. That's nice. What we need to do is just go into this real quick, and I need to add a new zone. That zone is going to be unsorted. So we go down here, like so, and then I just make a thing like this around the vehicle. We exit, and then I do a quick save because things can go wrong here, and then we hit Shift O and we sort out loot. So we're going to go take all the food from here and all these other little bits and pieces and move them out. So there are some things that we weren't able to move, and it looks like it's mostly these containers here, or things that are containing food. So let's see. I've been keeping most of that over here, which yeah, it looks like that is at capacity. We've got a little bit more space in here, so I'm going to say that we can store perishable food here as well, just for the time being, because I think that we can. We can fit some more stuff in the mini freezer, but we shouldn't be trying to overdo it. Yeah, okay, so to do that, we go back into here. I'm going to go down and add another thing called just food, which is our non-perishable food. Actually, you know what? Is it foods or is it containers? I think it might be containers. We'll go containers, and we'll go and place it here. I will say, yes, we're going to bind that zone there. And then we're going to go ahead and add food as well. So food, just regular food, is going to be there. Yes, we're going to exit, and then we're going to sort out loot. So we should have most of our things in there. Let's see. And we're still missing all of these things here. Is this full now? It is full. Yeah, so we managed to fill it up with crap. somehow we managed to fill it up with crap. Okay, so yeah, it is obvious that we do need to still have some other things here. We're actually looking like we have more capacity in this floor trunk. It's over its limit. I don't know how that's possible, but it's managing somehow apparently. Right, can I get a cargo space around here? Easily. Probably not. By the looks of things, we're not seeing any big trucks around here. I should have just got one sooner. That was a little silly of me. We can still explore around the town, which we might want to. Okay, so we've got an RV all the way down there. Yeah, we can actually remember quite a bit considering we're still forgetful. So I've removed the aisle on the left-hand side just for now, and we're going to have a look at installing just a box. Yeah, which should have enough capacity for what we have in there until we can find, more storage. So let's have a look at doing a bit of a shift. Yeah, we actually do have enough. Oh, just enough for that to kind of work out. Okay, so yeah, we'll go move this all across for now because these are all useful things that we are actually going to try and use. The bleach we'll just go ahead and unload. So what we'll do is we'll go here and we'll go refill, and then we go across to our bleach tank and we just fill it up with that gallon jug. There we go. Done, just like that. And as for this cart, I wouldn't mind trying to repair it because it is useful. It's too dark for us to see what we're doing back here, unfortunately. We could just go ahead and just use our light for now. I think we're okay with doing that. Let's do a quick repair. We actually don't have access to our vehicle welder. It is a little too far away. I'm tempted to hold on to it so that we could make a little foldable cart for ourselves. That's a project that we might do, but just not right now. So we've got our heater on inside here so that we're actually nice and comfortable for a change, which is nice. And it's 8:15, so we might have a look at sleeping now just so that we can get back to daytime. And I don't think we're going to want to try and check out anywhere else in West Windsor for now. We're just going to have a look at moving on towards the military trucks before we wrap up today's episode. So yeah, I think we're going to try and get a good sleep now. We're going to control our vehicle. I think we should be able to get away with the space heater being off. I'm probably just going to try and go and grab a sleeping bag and have that nice and close to us. It just means that we're using less battery overnight. And I think our sleeping bag is going to be down here. So we'll just go to our inventory and we'll do a search, not for the livestock carrier, but rather for a sleeping bag. Okay, and we'll do that all around. There we go. Fantastic. So we have a sleeping bag now. If we go ahead and just drop that on here, we'll jump into it if we get cold. We're comfortable at the moment. We should be okay to sleep. Before we do sleep, I'm just going to have a multivitamin just to try and keep our vitamin intake good, because the whole anemia thing and stuff like that earlier, that was a little surprising and frightening. But yeah, we're a big 7'5" Dusk now. Yeah, alright, we're going to set an alarm. I'm going to set an alarm for 8 hours from now. Or let's go 9. Sure, we'll go 9 if we oversleep. Or that way we won't oversleep, I guess. Yeah, because it's going to take us a while to sleep because of our insomnia. Right. Oh, not tonight. I'll see you once we awake. Okay, we are awake. We are very hungry, we're very thirsty as well. We are nice and comfortable though, which is good. Let's go to our multiple electronics. We're going to turn on our aisle lights and we're going to turn on the heater just while we're moving around in the morning. Right, so do we still have any tea left? It looks like we do, so we'll go ahead and heat that up first of all. We'll have that to start our day, some nice sweet tea. Fantastic. We're not underweight, but I was getting some messages overnight that we do need to eat more calorie-dense food yet again, and unfortunately our infection immunity turned to infection resistance, so it seems like we can still have downgrades to our mutations because of unstable genetics. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for that. We are going to go into our food and we can see that we can make a whole heap of things now, cake and granola and all sorts. So let's have a look and see what's going to be best for us. Granola looks like it could have a good possibility of calories. I also want to have a look at our oatmeal. Let's see, what do we have in the way for oatmeal? Yeah, this is so much stuff now, which is great. Very happy about that. Okay, deluxe oatmeal. Yeah. Good amount of different things. So we're going to get 2 portions out of this. So I'm going to make 2 lots of it, make 3 lots of deluxe oatmeal. Yeah, sure. We're going to have to use some of our sugar, which I'm good with. We could use condensed milk, which I think would have us, be even more high calorie. Use our water. Okay. Nice. Deluxe oatmeal to start the day sounds pretty nice. Have some of that. The other calories aren't super high. That's okay, but it will fill us up, which is good. Alright, 1 more lot there. Okay, so that was all of that, and we're still not full. We'll go into our teas again, just see what we can make. We could just make regular black tea, but I do like the idea of the sweetened tea. Yeah, being potentially quite sweet and higher in calories. So yeah, we'll go with that. We're going to make 6 units of that. We need to try and pick up some more tea, it looks like. Yes, that please. We'll use water, and let's use some forest honey this time. See how that stacks up for us. I think it's going to be frozen right away. Probably. We'll go ahead and pour that into our plastic canteen. Okay. It's just cold this time. Well, I'll be damned. Nice. And it is 21 calories, so yeah, still not that much. That's okay. We will go ahead and drink it though. Until we're slaked, we're hydrated, fantastic, and let's just go have some crackling. Right. Still not very full. Chocolate covered pretzels, and we're satisfied. Fantastic. Alright, we're looking okay. Normal weight. Yeah, as good as we can be, Dusk. As good as we can be. Alright, so let's go get this thing on the road. It's still going to be a little bit before the sun is fully up and out, but we should be able to get by okay. Let's check the vehicle real quick. Battery, yeah, could be looking better. Turn it on for now. And we'll go control multiple electronics. We will turn on the camera system, and I am going to turn on the overhead lights. I do want to be able to see properly throughout all of here. There we go. And let's turn on the headlights while we are here. We'll go for everything. Go for all of the stuff. And yeah, we're going to be leaving the car behind. I am alright with that for now. So it is left at this intersection and then right. Let's do that thing. Just run over anything that we don't need. And push on through here. That Devourer is coming kind of straight for us. We did a number on you. I have to remember to, try and repair this over time. And oh boy, yeah, there's a strong chance that there's going to be a okay battery in here. That one's completely damaged, so let's check on the other side. The case is okay. Yeah, both of those batteries are draining, so they're going to be no good for us. And I don't think there's one at the front. Yep. Okay, that's a no good solar vehicle. So we'll just take a bit of a wider turn here if we can. Oh, that's not so good. Alright, we're going to have to push this out the way. Yep. Which, as you can see, we can. Do want to be careful that we don't explode it. Can we reverse here? Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna have a zombie in here before long. Just straighten up. Doesn't seem to help. We're just destroying this bike in front of us, this moped. Alright, straighten up please. There we go. Let's just push it out the way. Thank you. I will check to see the condition of the front of the vehicle just once we actually leave West Windsor behind. The power station that's up here could have some good bits and pieces for us. It also has a shocker. So, yeah, don't like that so much. And they are fully aware of us at the moment. They can see our current location. We can do that, and they can't see us any longer. However, I think that shocker is interested enough to come over towards us, which isn't great. Okay, just keep on roaming. Oh, yep, you're shocking something down there. What? I'm not sure. Okay, let's have a look at the vehicle. The truck horn is the most damaged. Okay, I mean, it could be worse, right? We'll just go ahead and stop driving for the time being. Let's just see. The armor plating, that's 2 minutes to repair it. That's fine. Truck horn, no time at all. The alternator, need a little bit of fixing. And our rams at the front do need a little bit of work. 9 minutes. Okay, let's just check the battery power at the moment. We're just going to go and turn off a few things. We'll turn off the overhead lights and all the rest. Camera system, just keep those on for now. Just so that we can work on the vehicle. Fix these rams at the front. Security camera on the side, sure. The more often that we do this, just the better condition the vehicle's going to be in. Not sure why that those are a different color, maybe because they've got blood on them at the moment, but everything else is looking fine. So yeah, I'm good, I'm happy with that. Go ahead and open, well, I guess we could leave it closed for now. Time is 6:40, and it seems to be bright enough outside that we don't need our lights, so let's go with that for now. We will turn on our camera system, give it a second to kick in. There we go. I'm going to drive on past them. Just like that. Oh, wow. Quite a few of you here now. Yeah, let's go ahead and just speed on up, because we're going to need to go kind of ramming speed here. As we look at... Yep, doing that effectively. And we'll start to slow down as we get closer to the vehicles here. Because we're going to want some things from them. Okay, so... Vehicle welder. Probably want you to be a little bit more accessible than you are at the moment. First things though, I think we're just going to go ahead and turn off the R lights. We will turn off the space heater, the camera system too, and turn off our vehicle. Let's go see if anyone survived that. Looks like a brute survived that. Maybe? Yeah. Alright, let's go towards them. We're going to go ahead and get those claws on out. Draw you towards us. Just wait, be ready. There we go. I think you did take a bit of damage there. And we'll just go ahead and smash the rest so that they don't come back. Good. Okay, so, alright, back at the vehicles here. Let's see what we're going to be able to get that's going to be kind of useful to us. First of all, diesel would be useful, and they do have diesel. Fantastic. Okay, you don't, but the other does. And as for you, Toad, you have something we need. Well, the storage battery isn't. You've got 3 good storage batteries though, and I could definitely do with using those. So the way that we're going to do this, and it's a little tricky, we have to take the telescoping crane off of this and bring it onto this, or actually, you know what? No, we don't need to do that. I can just position it in such a way that it's going to work, I think. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and reverse on up. We're going to have to go up in this direction here. Spin around. It's going to take a bit of trying to get this right. Okay, so that's the direction that we want to be going in. Can I spin now? Yes, there we go. Okay, so that's kind of what we're wanting to look at. Let's go a little bit more. That's as far as we can go. Okay. Straighten up. Alright, so we'll give that a go. Try to. Stop driving for the time being. Alright, so if we have a look at the other vehicle, we might be able to get that to work. Okay, so where are the batteries? From memory. They're further back, aren't they? Yeah, they're probably going to be it's too far for us. So we can actually drive up alongside it and potentially be able to do that. It's just going to take some positioning for us to get that right. So, tell you what, I'm going to get in position and I'll rejoin you then. Okay, so there we go. We can see we can take this battery out, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to, we're going to deal with this boy first, and then we'll go back to it. Okay, so the one on the side here, we're going to be able to take. Let's see. There's actually 2 of them. Okay, so we'll see if we can take... Yeah, we can. Brilliant. So we'll take you, and we will take you if we can. Yes, good. So there's one other that's a good battery, which it looks like this is that one there, and we can also take that. Fantastic. So we've got 3 really nice storage batteries just hanging out there. I think they're still within sight, so we should be able to install them from inside the vehicle. We just need to install them close to the telescope and crane. So right now we've got 1 battery here. Looks like we're going to be able to install... Is that too far away? No, it isn't. Fantastic. Okay, so we can install one on the side there. It's a little dangerous having them on the side. They could be damaged, but yeah, we're going to go with that risk for the extra batteries, because that's a lot of extra power. That's a heap of power. I know it says we only have 53% power right now, but that's a lot of power. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. It is more weight though as well. We do need to keep that in mind. We do weigh, 12 tons now, so that's quite a lot. I don't think this is ever going to be able to float, but I want to try. I want to try. So that's what we're going to do. Whether or not the vehicle welder is close enough for us to be able to take parts of the vehicle off, I'm not sure. Let's just see. Metal boat hull, can we remove you? Actually, we just need metal sawing. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and remove all of the metal hulls from the bottom of this here to see if we can do something with them. It's going to be very unlikely that this thing would be floatable, but I feel like it's worth trying, right? Now, how many of those did we have on here? We must have had more on the outside, right? Yeah, we did. Of course we did. All right, we'll go ahead and remove that. We're getting chilly yet again. Metal boat hull, we'll take you. Yeah, so effectively we're going to have to line our vehicle with the hull, if it will let us, and see if it'll float. Yeah, I mean, this says it still floats, even though we've taken off a whole heap of it. It is just sheet metal. Oh boy. Yep, we'll go ahead and take it. We can see that we do have some friends nearby. I'm getting very hungry. We'll ignore the hunter. It's dangerously close. Okay, sure. It is actually quite close. We'll let it jump towards us. And we'll murder it. And while we're here, let's see. We'll have some caffeinated chewing gum, and we're going to have something else to eat. So, what do we want to eat? Let's see, what options do we have? We can have some pickled meat, a special brownie. We can actually do quite a bit of cooking here. Humble pie. Oh, chopped organs, not half bad. You know what? We could actually look at making some humble pie. How many portions do we get? We get 3 portions. Let's go make some humble pie. We will use the liver's going to be a little bit better for us, I think. We can't... Oh, I guess we can put down our claws. I guess we just put them back in. Yeah. Right, we've got humble pie. Let's have a look at eating some of that. Here we go. Yeah, the calories are actually pretty good. Kind of slaked us as well. Nice. Very nice. All right, well, back to work. We are actually doing okay in terms of our warmth. Right, so where are the rest of these boat holes? All right, we still have quite a few. Let's keep on removing. Just like so. And then hopefully this thing will be floatable. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do the rest of the removing off camera here. I think that might actually be everything. So it'll just be installing on the other vehicle now. Yup, looks like it's what it's going to be. Okay, well, I will return once I have these boat holes attached and see if it makes any difference at all. Quick note, while we were installing these boat holes, our infection resistant just turned back into infection immune, so I guess we're still looking okay there. We wake in the morning having stripped most of the toad during the night for sheet metal to make more plating. Honestly, I don't think this is going to work, but I just need to try. We did lose our slimy mutation overnight, and yeah, we're hearing a noise outside of this, a tough zombie, it would seem. Well, oh, actually, no, that's a survivor zombie. Well, let's go ahead and get our claws out and get ready to fight, Dusk. Scream all you like. It looks like, yeah, Some others have arrived from the west, the northwest. They can't really properly see us at the moment. We are very hungry. I'd rather try and deal with that at the moment, but yeah, looks like we might need to deal with some of these other folks first. Let's go try and see if we can help them out. Climb on out that vehicle for now. There we go. Let the others just start to make their way towards us. The aesthetic zombie, not too much trouble. The Devourer is getting stuck inside. Let's see. You are accessible. There we go. Proving it to be a little bit more difficult today. With a lot more hit points. But all the same, we take this thing down. And we'll go ahead and smash you as well, because we can. Right, so I have a number of plates here that I want to get installed on the vehicle still. And it looks like we actually have another storage battery still just chilling out here. I thought we used all of them. Apparently not. Apparently there's another storage battery for us to install as well. Well, I guess we've got that to look forward to. Yeah, okay, well, first things first, let's jump back into the vehicle. We are a little chilly yet again. We're going to go and turn on the space heater during the day. And we'll get those aisle lights going as well. We should have enough energy, more than enough at the moment. 4 days until empty, that's perfectly fine. We'll get rid of our claws for the time being, and we'll fix ourselves up some breakfast and stuff. Dusk. First of all, we're going to start off with our tea. We're going to go make some more of that wonderful sweet tea. We can only make one of you though, so I guess maybe let's have a look at making some coffee or something else instead. Let's see, sweetened coffee. We could go for you. Yes, let's go make 6 things of sweetened coffee. We'll use the coffee powder and water, and we'll go ahead and use some maple syrup. Yes, we shall. Make it nice and sweet, and we'll go ahead and pour that into our canteen, which hopefully we can drink from right away. Let's see. The sweetened coffee is frozen, as you might expect. Dear, we'll go ahead and heat that right up. It's nice and hot. Okay, fantastic. We'll get nice and slaked from that. It's going to make us energized. And then we'll go ahead and make ourselves some oatmeal as well. Deluxe oatmeal, of course, and we'll make 6 units of that, which should be more than enough food. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just use some sugar, and we'll use our regular water. Like so. Get that nice and cooked. And hopefully it is warm to start with. It should be hot. Yep, it sure enough is. It is held in our hands. We'll go ahead and just have a good old munch on most of that. Okay, we're still going, and finally we're satisfied. We ate a lot of oatmeal, but we should be feeling pretty good now. So first of all, let's have a look and see if we can store any other storage batteries. We're gonna have a hard time. We're kind of running out of space for storage batteries. We kind of have them everywhere at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if we can install one here. No, we can. We can. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get another storage battery in this thing. Okay, easy done. We have these metal boat plates all the way down to here, like the whole way across. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue installing them with the new ones that we've got. Let's see. I can't install them from here. I might have to go and bring those metal plates a little closer for us to be able to access them, because we seem to be having trouble doing that. So yeah, I might have to go grab these metal plates. We'll go ahead and just put that in our inventory for now. Looked like we could wield them, but we might be slightly over. We should be able to fit those in our inventory. I think it's maybe a size thing that we're having trouble with. Well, that's a few of them at the very least, so I'm going to go ahead and continue installing these, and yeah, I'll be back before the end of the episode where we'll see if this thing has the possibility to be amphibious. It might just be a land vehicle. Okay, so our vehicle is covered in these metal boat hulls. Unfortunately though, for us, it is not enough to make it float. Now, it does help us to a degree, I think. So what we're looking at here is draft and clearance. So yeah, so what the metal boat hull does is that it keeps our boat out of the water. Each boat hull will reduce the draft of your vehicle and increase the height sealed against water. If the draft is less than the sealed height, your vehicle will float. So we can see the draft versus clearance right now. I don't know if that's negative 19 meters, if that's been going up. Like if we just remove 1, for example, let's just have a look at that. We're looking at negative 19 at the moment. So you can see the draft is 78 and negative 0.19. So remove that for a second and we'll have a look at it. Okay, right, so it kind of does bring them together a little bit. I just think we need a lot more than this here, and maybe metal isn't the right thing to do because obviously metal is adding more weight. It is durable though, which is why I like it. But yeah, I think we're gonna have quite a hard time. Obviously there's a lot of water drag as well, but yeah, the draft clearance, I feel like we'd need a lot more. There are things that we can install on this that can help with it, but it's a lot, I'm pretty sure, for us to be able to achieve that. It's something that we might be able to have a look at. I really do want to explore that sea. We might just have to try and go around, unfortunately. Yeah, that sucks. It is a bit anticlimactic, but yeah, I feel like we've probably done all that we can there. There is a chance that there might be some things that we can have a look at in terms of flotation devices, but yeah, it's going to take quite a bit for us to work any of those into this. So for now, it might just be, this is where we're at, that's where it's at the moment. It's not weighing us down that much, like our mass hasn't changed, so I'm fine with having these extra, hulls on the bottom of the boat. If anything, it'll mean that we're, somewhat waterproof. I guess that's one way for us to look at it. But for now, that is going to wrap us up for today's episode with Dusk. We are going to be trying to find a way around this lake. It just might mean that we have to go down here to the other West Windsor and see if we can find a way around it eventually. Yeah. Or who knows, maybe by the next I will have come up with some kind of a plan to make this floatable. I don't think it's going to be able to with the amount of armor and the heavy duty frames that we have on there and all the rest. It's just going to be a bit much to ask for, I think. If we could get some kind of like extra flotation on the sides, maybe, I suppose we'll see. Yeah. For now though, that's going to wrap us up for today's episode. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you did enjoy the show. For now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.